Welcome to This Day. It is Tuesday and it is the first day of December. So happy December. All right, we've got a meeting to tell you about, actually two meetings to tell you about. At 9:30 this morning, we are going to have the GRF board meeting, and that will immediately follow This Day. So it will be televised, and you can watch it right here, right after our program. And then we also have, at 1:30, we have the third Finance Committee meeting, and you can follow along at lagunawoodsvillage.com/meetings to watch that meeting. Now, if you would like to participate in the GRF board meeting, you can call in. They do have a number in which you can participate in, as well as an email. We're going to show you that in just a second. That is meeting@vmsinc.org, and then the questions you can phone into is 949-268-2020. All right, on our show today, we have Aetna. Now, they are going to talk to us about the open enrollment process, which is ending here pretty soon. And then we also have Kids Giving to Kids, and Daniel is at it again. But he's got a little twist this time, which I think you're really going to like to hear. Let's go ahead and give you our reminders real quick. We've got covid19.ca.gov, ochealthinfo.com, and then they have a hotline, 714-834-2000. Our website is lagunawoodsvillagealerts.com. And then, of course, you can always email us at info@lagunawoodsvillage.com. And there you go. All right, and our weather is looking quite lovely again. I just can't complain because it's beautiful sunshine all week into the weekend, and our temperatures are in the 70s with the overnights between mid 40s, upper 40s, and 50s, so it looks quite nice. All right, our sunrise this morning was at 6:38, and our sunset is 4:43. So there's a lovely picture of the 19th restaurant and our golf course. So just thought we'd show you that. All right, when we come back, we are going to have Aetna open enrollment. So stay tuned. Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Lisa Montadore, who is here on behalf of Aetna. Now, Lisa, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm great, and thank you so much, Lisa, for having me. I'm happy to be here with you and the viewers.
You're welcome. And you know, it's a just at the last minute here where we're doing open enrollment, and I know you have some things that you want to tell our residents about. So, for instance, you know, first of all, you're the local representative, right?
Correct. I'm the broker manager for Orange County, yes.
Perfect. So if they were to have any questions, you would be their contact, which we will share with them later.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now let's go ahead and tell me a little bit about Aetna and the plan that they do have.
Sure. We're really excited to share what we have for 2021. And before we do that, some things that I think some people may or may not know, but I think is kind of interesting. You know, we've been in business for over 165 years in the insurance business. We paid the very first Medicare claim in 1966. And we are a national company, a nationwide company. We insure over 1.5 million Medicare Advantage members. Mm-hmm. And we're also proud to talk about the 4-star out of 5-star rating PPO plan that we have for 2021. And then we also have one new product for 2021 as well, called our MA only Eagle plan. It's great for veterans. It's a plan that is similar to our Plus plan in the features that we have, like dental allowance and an open access dental network, acupuncture, chiropractic care, transportation, over-the-counter allowance. It has so many bells and whistles to it. So we're really proud to announce that for 2021.
Oh, that's good to know, because, you know, not many insurance companies cover acupuncture. So that's very progressive of them.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, and you know what, that's also, you know, Aetna really does take the whole mind, body, and spirit into consideration. We focus on all of that. And today we'll talk about the Medicare Advantage plans, two of them, the HMO Plus plan and the PPO Choice plan. They both include prescription drug coverage, of course, along with medical and hospital coverage. And sometimes these plans are referred to as Part C plans. And these two plans, again, the HMO Plus plan and the PPO Choice plan, they cover A, Part B, and Part D, all in one plan. And then, of course, we'll talk about the MA only Eagle plan too. That one covers medical and hospital coverage without prescription drug coverage.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Well, let's go ahead and just briefly look at the PPO.
Okay, yeah. So the PPO, which stands for Preferred Provider Organization, you can see providers all across the United States as long as they accept Medicare. Providers are either in or out of network. And of course, if you stay in network, the care is often at a lower cost. Okay. So with a PPO plan, as I mentioned, it allows you freedom. It allows you freedom to see doctors that are in or out of network all across the United States. In fact, we have most states, we cover providers in network across most of the states. And it's only an $89 monthly premium. So predictable co-pays and for your medical care. So it's a great option for those who want freedom and also to have predictable costs. And of course, we offer worldwide emergency coverage and urgent care coverage on this plan as well. It also has a dental allowance. It also has, again, like we talked about earlier, the prescription drug coverage and a limit on what you would pay in covered medical costs in a calendar year.
Okay. All right, great. And then you also have an HMO.
Yes. HMO stands for Health Maintenance Organization. And usually you'll use doctors in a network, and many times you'll need a referral to a specialist in that network. But again, the HMO plans, the HMO Plus plan, and actually the MA only Eagle plan, both are HMO plans. They offer, like you talked about, acupuncture and chiropractic care at zero copay. Dental allowances on the HMO Plus plan, we have a $2,000 dental allowance. And on the MA only Eagle plan, a $2,000 dental allowance. That is huge. Also, hearing aid benefit on the HMO Plus plan, we have a $1,250 per year hearing aid allowance. And on the MA only Eagle plan, it's actually $2,500 per year of a hearing aid allowance. And then, of course, we've got over-the-counter benefits as well. We have $75 on the HMO Plus plan, and on the Eagle plan, $105 for each quarter. And then both plans also offer a personal emergency response system, the I've fallen and I can't get up alert, and it offers GPS tracking at a zero copay.
Wow. Well, you know, that's amazing. In fact, to go back to one of the things that you mentioned, where, you know, for HMO in particular, what was it? I forgot what you just said now, darn it. It escaped me. It was
it happens to me all the time.
Well, in any case, it's good to know that you guys provide all of this, because a lot of insurances do not cover some of the things that you mentioned, especially about the hearing aids, because I do interview many of our hearing aid people, and they say insurance just doesn't cover, especially for some of the more advanced technology. So that's great that you do provide that. So
we're proud. That's a big allowance that we're.
It is. And, you know, dental too, because some of these procedures that you end up having really are more than $1,000 at one time. So.
Oh, sure.
Definitely good to know. So you said you also have an HMO Plus plan and then your MA only. So why don't you tell me what those are?
Yeah, so the MA only plan, that's, we call it our Eagle plan, and it does not include prescription drug coverage. Typically, because we call it the Veterans Plan, because somebody that's signing up has most likely their Part D coverage through the prescription drug coverage through the VA. So they usually want to sign up for this plan to have access to our health network, and also because of all those extras that we were just talking about. So that's a really strong plan. It's new for 2021. We're very proud of that one as well.
Okay. Now, in looking at the slide that we have here, acupuncture and chiropractic care is a zero copay, and a variety of these other things that you've mentioned. So when you sign up for something like this, do the prices vary per the individual in terms of what they would pay per month?
No, the HMO Plus plan and the MA only Eagle plan are both zero premium plans.
Oh,
and On the HMO Plus plan, well, both of them actually, I should say, if you go see a PCP, a primary care physician, it's a zero copay. On the HMO Plus plan, if you see a specialist, it's also zero. On the MA Only Eagle plan, it's only a $10 specialist copay. So very affordable and cost-effective, predictable costs.
Right. But this is only for those people who are part of the Medicare program, correct?
These are Medicare, individual Medicare Advantage plans, correct?
I just wanted to be clear that we weren't saying, oh yeah, this is any kind of insurance plan.
Correct.
Just so we're clear. All right, good. So some of the folks that you are associated with, you know, specifically around here, like Memorial Care, and you've got a variety of others. Let's talk about some of those.
Yes, we've got a great network of providers. We have Monarch Healthcare, Memorial Care, Optum Healthcare, Regal Medical Group, and Prospect Medical Group, all part of our HMO network.
Okay.
And then on the PPO side of things, it's a little different. We have a national network, which is, again, one of the things that's so enticing for that plan. When people want that freedom to go see providers, it's not just limited to California on the PPO plan. We've got over 850,000 providers across the nation.
Okay.
So it really does offer quite a bit of freedom at an $89 monthly premium.
Oh, okay. That is true. Now, so when someone was traveling, for instance, and they got hurt or they got sick somewhere else, they would be able to use that plan, correct?
Yes, they have access to providers, whether it's in network or out of network, all across the United States. If they stay in network, their costs are typically lower.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you this. If they had an HMO, how does that work?
On the HMO plan, of course, if there is an emergency or an urgent needed care, they have access no matter where they are, whether it's in the United States or actually outside the United States. If it's an emergency, they absolutely can go seek care and be covered.
Okay. Oh, good. That's good to know. And then what are some other highlights of your plan that you guys have?
Well, our plans include Silver Sneakers, which is a fitness benefit, and health and wellness programs that can meet everybody's individual health goals. Again, the plans offer dental allowances as well. We also have something called Resources for Living, which is a program that connects the member to community-based programs. So perhaps somebody needs somebody to come to the house to pet sit or to do some housekeeping, or to mow the lawn, or anything that that they might need. They can call the Resources for Living. It's a program that we offer that connects them to local programs in the community around them.
Oh, that's a nice resource.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you never can have too many resources, I think, and that's really great that you provide that for them, because that you just never know when you're going to need something, especially now with COVID, and it's a lot of changes going on. So if somebody wanted to learn more about your program, where would they go?
Well, they could go online to aetnamedicare.com, or they can call me. I know you're going to put my phone number up, and I'm happy to connect them to a licensed representative as well if they wanted to talk further, whether it be on the phone or schedule a time to meet. Or we do have a couple online seminars coming up as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now you've got, why don't you tell me the dates of those? And I do have the slide up there that they can go to aetnamedicare.com/seminar to find out about these seminars, but let's go ahead and let them know what the dates are.
Yes, we have, the next one is December 2nd at 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. and then December 4th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Oh, and those are online seminars, correct?
They are. Yes.
Okay. So once they got in touch with you, would you be providing them a link to be able to get on?
Yes, I could do that. We can get them a link.
Perfect. Well, is there anything else that you would like to let us know about the plan?
You know, we're just really proud because we do have, like I said, the PPO plan with a 4 out of 5 star rating with this national network is great. The new MA Only Eagle plan, just being a veterans plan. We know there are a lot of veterans here in the area, so I know that that'll be a great value for people. And that plus plan, the HMO plus plan, just loaded with so many extra bells and whistles, like the dental allowance and vision and hearing and transportation and OTC. So just, I appreciate you having me on today's webinar, and And I think that's it. Unless you had any other questions, I'm just happy that we were able to cover what we did.
No, I think you did. You did a great job of covering all of the plans. And, you know, it sounds great, especially with that additional coverage as well as your additional resources that you have. So thank you so much. It was very nice to meet you. And you stay healthy, and we'll see you again.
Thank you so much, Lisa. You too.
All right. And we'll be right back after this.
For the sweaty faces and the hidden smiles, the foggy glasses and the sore ears, the determined looks and the muffled laughs. A simple piece of fabric makes a big statement. I care. Let's all do our part to slow the spread. Wear a mask. Learn more at covid19.ca.gov.
Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Daniel Barrett, who came to us last year with Kids Give to Kids, his nonprofit organization where they had toy boxes all over the county. And he is here to talk to us about that as well as something new and exciting. Daniel, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me again. This is a blessing for me.
Well, this is a really great time. Of course, you know, we're coming up on the holidays, and we really are finding that this is an even more important time now because children are home, they're stuck out of school, and there's just a lot of stuff that is really going on, probably making them super depressed because they can't see their friends and stuff like that. So what you're doing is great. Let's talk about the Kids Give to Kids organization first. So tell me about how this organization came about and what it's all about.
So basically, Kids Give to Kids. In fact, my tagline for this year is "Let's make 2020 better." And I have hundreds of boxes all over Orange County that are collecting toys in different restaurants and businesses. And this is really cool because, you know, the toys that we're collecting are going on to another website that we'll talk about in a few minutes. It's going to change the whole dynamics of less fortunate versus fortunate, making every kid equal based on choice. Mm-hmm. So our nonprofit has been for 3 years now, and we just got approved for our 501c3 a few months ago, which was a blessing to me. And bottom line is, we just want to raise thousands and thousands of toys so we can give toys to thousands and thousands of kids.
Okay. Well, awesome. And, you know, that's a great thing. And it's a little bit different what you're going to be doing now, taking all of those toys and then now you're putting them on a new website. And the concept is insanely great. And tell me about the new website and how that's going to work.
So if you go to Kids Give to Kids, it'll say free toy, and you can click on that link and it'll send you to kspire.com. So we took the word inspire, took the IN off, and replaced it with K for kids. So KSpire is a one-of-a-kind website that allows kids to pick their own toys for the first time possibly ever. That means a less fortunate child that doesn't get the choice of picking a toy because they just accept what they receive because it's better than nothing. In this case, they get to pick their own toy. But to make it even better, we're an all year round program. So we're not just about the holidays. We're about teaching kids how to give and teaching kids how to have choice. So we actually allow kids to take their used toys they don't play with, put onto the website where other kids can go and choose those toys. Then we have local restaurants and businesses that are the pickup and drop off locations. So when a kid picks up a toy or drops off a toy, they earn a free kids meal or discount.
Oh, so give me an example. So you can certainly mention a restaurant. So are we talking like a McDonald's kind of a place, or what kind of places are participating?
So we already have like Round Table Pizzas on board. We already have Dunkin' Donuts on board. Okay. We already have Jumpin'. It's a trampoline place. It's awesome. Rockin' Jumpin'. Rock and Jump. Sorry.
Rock and Jump.
Yeah, Rock and Jump in Santa Ana. We have many places that are on board with us that are participating. Obviously, we're in tough times right now, and restaurants and different businesses are having a tough time right now. I mean, hopefully this could be a new way to drive business into their front door, because I am the only marketing company that I know of at this time that actually can guarantee foot traffic. That means every toy that you see behind us, I delegate where it goes. So in other words, when a child picks that toy, and depending on the area they live, we make it convenient for them, and we have them pick it up at a Dunkin' Donuts or a Round Table Pizza.
Right.
And on their phone, they have a little coupon for that location for the free meal or discount that they can use right then and there, or save it for later. It's really an unbelievable concept that I think is actually perfect timing in our today's society. Right. Teaching kids how to give, teaching kids that they have choice, and helping a restaurant and business in our local community to drive these families into their location at a very reasonable rate.
Right.
It's not happening right now.
Right. So give me an example. So let's say a child goes on the website and they're looking for a specific toy. Are you able to categorize?
So how we categorize our toys right now are based on age. So based on age, so a 3 to 5 year old child can click onto the website with their parents and search the store. So it's kind of like they're shopping. It's kind of like an eBay or an Amazon. They may not even know that they want something until they see it. You know, they might be like, oh my gosh, they have a drone. Oh my gosh, they have electric cars. Oh my gosh, they have a skateboard. And it's just something that it's shopping. It just gives them the normal aspect of receiving and picking that most kids don't have in the less fortunate era of our world, you know? So once you pick that toy, then they get a notification on where to pick it up at. And then they go and pick it up. And again, they have the discount that they can use right away. It's all on their cell phone. And it's really a simplistic way of doing it. It's just like going to the store and picking it up, but they're going to a restaurant and picking it up. Except guess what? Cost them nothing.
Right, except, you know, to get to the location and go ahead and pick it up. That's great. So here's one for you. So the child is like, oh my gosh, they have a drone. Oh my gosh, they have all these great things, right? So how do you prevent people from getting multiple toys, all going to the same child?
Yeah. So we have our rules. So every child can pick 2 new toys a year, can pick 8 used toys a year, and can pick 2 Case Fire bags a year. Now the Case Fire bags are genius and amazing in the sense that they're like grab bags. So you don't know what's in it. So you get 3 to 5 toys in a bag, and you're getting these surprise toys, and you're just like, oh, I want a grab bag, yay. And it's free. And the bottom line is the parents can use this in their benefit. Hey, Jimmy, you want a new toy? Yeah, go clean your room. Oh, Jimmy, you want a new toy? Go mow the lawn.
Yeah.
Something that could be fun, and it could be family oriented. And there's a point system, so all the kids and families earn points, and then those points turn into discounts all over town.
Oh my.
We're the only program that I know of at this time that can track recycle toys on 2nd, 3rd, and 4th generation.
Wow.
That means the kid can pick a toy, play with it, put it back up as a used toy, recycle once.
Okay.
The kid can pick that toy, play with it, put it back up later, recycle twice.
Gotcha.
And there's points earned for doing that. So maybe kids play with their toys a little bit nicer than they did before. You know what I mean? There's a lot of variables that can be taught with this program.
Well, right. And that's what I would like to go into next. So obviously it's a teaching tool where, one, it teaches them to give, like you said, sharing and taking care of their existing toys. And, you know, not always is someone going to necessarily donate the toys. And some people like to sell their things depending on what they are. But again, if you don't do it that way, then you've got a lot of toys that may go to your local Goodwill or Salvation Army, and you don't know how those are reaching the children. With your way, you know exactly that they're going to the right demographic.
Well, look at it at a kid's point of view. A parent, when they clean their child's room, they put their toys in a bag, take them to Goodwill, no learning curve whatsoever. And the kid is devastated because you took the only thing they believe that they own in this world and put it in a bag and killed it. Okay, with our program, they get to see it up on a store. And when a kid actually picks their toy, how wonderful it is to know that you gave something. And not only gave something, but the fact that that kid chose it, that means that kid will probably love it just as much as the kid that gave it away at one time.
Okay.
And that is not happening again in our society. It's just not happening. So most people, they give them to churches, they give them, nonprofits push toys to kids. The kids accept the toys because it's better than no toy.
Right.
But they didn't choose that toy. And here in this case, it changes the dynamics. We also have an incredible anti-bullying program that's very proactive versus reactive. So it teaches kids confidence in a fun and loving way. There's so many variables. And here's the uniqueness of this website. This website is my life as a child. So I grew up in foster care, foster home, group homes. I didn't learn how to give. I barely received. And if I did receive, I didn't choose it. I just accepted it.
Mhm.
I learned about a point system out in Albert Sutton home, which is now called Orangewood.
Oh.
So I grew up in that home before it was Orangewood, and I learned about a point system. So this is my life as a child, and this is why I'm so passionate. And this, I believe, is my purpose in this world nowadays. It took me a little while to get there, but I'm here.
Well, I think that's great. I mean, using your life experiences and being able to help others is really, it's really nice that you're able to, do what you're doing. So I think it's great, and more power to you on this new concept. You need to be on several stations, I'm sure, to spread the word. KTLA 5, here you come.
That's right. Well, not only that, but I think I'm going to have the best advertising in the world. There's no way that I can think of possibly that a kid can get a brand new toy and not tell their friends about it. I think it's going to be ultimately impossible. And we all know that word of mouth is the best advertising in the world. It's just something you can't track. So I just hope that that's the case. And I hope that we can put millions of smiles on faces of youngsters and inspire them to change the world based on their new capability of, choice and capability of giving.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing the information with us. We really appreciate it, and good luck to you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for having me again.
You're welcome. And we'll be right back after this.
We hope you enjoyed our show today and wanted to let you know that there is a fun dinner thing that you can participate, and that is coming up on December 5th at 6 p.m. Let's take a quick look at our weather because we are out of time. It is looking quite lovely all week and right into the weekend, with the highs in the 70s and the overnights in around the 50s. And today's December 1st, and as you can see behind me, there is a man on a ladder. Be careful if this is you. Maybe last weekend you got lucky and you didn't fall off the ladder, but over 500,000 people do fall off ladders. So be careful when you're putting your Christmas lights on. All right, don't forget that right after this program, you can watch the board meeting that's coming up at 9:30. Have a great day today. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
To help stop the coronavirus, the CDC recommends to avoid contact with people who are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue, then throw the tissue in the trash. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces. Stay home when you are sick, except to get medical care. Wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. For more information, contact the CDC. A message from Village Management Services.